ministry. Now give the Lord a hand praise. The third thing, money cannot be valued over ministry. Money cannot be valued over ministry. Ministry is the missing element that produces the growth of the flock and its finances. Is anybody hearing what I'm saying? Fundraisers are nice, but without ministry, there is no church. So the ministry serves as the catalyst to go out there and draw men unto the flock. This is what our mission statement really is. And as we go out into the highways, into the hedges, we are supposed to be compelling men to come to Christ. He said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor in a heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Stop letting money control you and run your church. Stop letting money control everything around you. 1 Timothy 6:10 says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil. While some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." That's why you see some of the most richest people having such down times. They got so much money, they find themselves being in melancholy. Don't nobody want to hang around them. Only because they have enough to pay for what they want. So in other words, they have an agenda at hand. But you're not running into nobody that's genuine. Somebody that's genuine won't mind whether you're rich or poor. If you can steer them in the right direction, they'll be with you to the end. But there's some real folk in this place that don't mind praising the Lord and getting out in the streets and doing what they got to do. Paul says in 1 Thessalonians 4:13, he says, "It is his desire that he would not have us to be ignorant." This is why being educated is so important. I heard somebody say that a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And if your mind is being wasted, guess what? The enemy can come on in and control you any kind of way that he sees fit. But he says, "I will not have you be ignorant concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not even as the others which have no hope." Is there anybody in here know what we're talking about today? Anybody in here ready for the ministry? You thought you were already in ministry. We have not even tipped the iceberg. This place ought to be jam-packed right now, because the ministry should be in full force. Paul writes to the church at Thessalonica. He says, even though you guys are a young church, and that you are needing to be matured, I want you to remain resilient in your faith. Just because, Pastor Munker, you've been in this thing for 8 years, don't mean that you're not going to have some trials and some tribulations. But I want you to understand that just because it's 8 years, don't mean it can't be powerful. Whatever your ministry is, that's what we work to the max. And we're talking about wanting a church that has so many people and has been inspired and has so much spiritual growth, but we can't go outside and get them. I heard Bishop Kelly say, you have to catch the fish before you clean it. Don't talk about cleaning it, you ain't got it. But Pastor Mark, you have to be willing to gut it out. And we got some people that's afraid to gut it out. Touch your neighbor, say, "Neighbor, it's time to gut it out." Look at somebody else and say, "Neighbor, it's time to gut it out."